as we always do, state your name and who you work for.
My name is Erickson, and I work for ThoughtWorks.
You had to think about that for a second.
Yes, I did.
Is that, and why? You just been going to China and back, right? That's screwing up your mind a little bit?
Probably. I've got some China. But, yeah, no. I went to ThoughtWorks in June of this year.
Okay. And you actually did actually walk the Great Wall of China, if I remember reading you right from your.
Well, not the whole thing.
Well, I know, but you were.
China is like,
it's a little long. Yeah, I know that.
I walked like 3 kilometers.
Okay. Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah, smart
More
ass.
climb than anything. It's kind of like a vertical.
But you visited the Great Wall of China. Is that better?
Yes, I did.
All right, jerk. So anyway. So and also today you don't have to worry about Darcy coming in and kissing you this time.
I know. I heard he's decided to boycott the United States or something.
Well, he did have some issues with the border last time, but it's also because he did adopt a girl. I think that's another reason why.
I guess he's got a real reason.
Yeah. By the way, we are doing a Operation TCCC7 shout out. So if you hashtag I miss Darcy Lucier at TCCC7, we're going to try to see how many we can do and if he notices. So do that if you can actually get on the internet. If you can get on the internet, which is down right now.
I'll do that on my iPhone because I don't think we have any internet access here.
Exactly. Thank you, U of M. Anyway, so getting back to why you are here, you're doing a talk on functional C#, pretty much, right?
Well, the title of the talk is "So Your Boss Won't Let You Use F#."
Right. And why wouldn't
my boss won't let me use F#?
Why is that? Why would bosses not let you use F#?
Circumstances.
Because they're stupid. No, I don't know. I think most of the time they just.
Remember, you're representing yourself here. So.
I know. Well, I'm only representing myself here.
Okay.
There might be a couple ThoughtWorkers.
Even though you have the
the
ThoughtWorks shirt on, so okay. Anyway.
No, I can definitely say even at ThoughtWorks it's hard to, or anywhere. I think it's probably ThoughtWorks maybe a little easier than some places, but yeah, I mean new languages are always tough to bring into organizations. There's always a sense of what are you trying to do here?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? How are we going to support this? How this code base, which looks awesome, is going to be really hard to maintain because we can't hire anybody. How many people in the world know F#? Like 20.
Yeah.
Maybe 200, but you get the idea.
Proportionally to like C# and VB, it's pretty like, minimal.
1 to 1,000 or something like
right.
that. So the reality is that if we want to do functional programming, which I think the principle of functional programming is more important than any one language. You have to ask yourself, what is the most widely distributed language with really good functional features? Mm-hmm. And the answer to that, as far as I'm concerned, is probably C#. If you look in terms of what people are using in data.
So Aaron Erickson just dissed VB right here, right now,
huh? I'm not saying VB can't do it, but C# is. I actually had a friend of mine at ThoughtWorks say, F# is the .NET framework's second language.
Yeah.
Because you could say that about VB, but VB and C# are so similar, you might as well call them the same thing.
Although I will say this, I mean, and this isn't well, it is a little bit of a complaint in VB, is that right now doing like multi-line lambdas, it's just, you can't. And as small of a thing as that is, now trying to do things where you, like using Rhinomox or other things like that, it's such a pain to not be able to do that. And I know they're fixing that in 10, but for now I can see why you're saying that's the language you want to use if you want to do functional programming.
Well, it's the language that they were designing most of the features with, and most of them were ported over. So if you're going to use the language, go ahead and use the language. That it was, where it was, how do I say this? Where the design matches how it was designed for, I guess.
So just to ask you one F# question in 2010, because that's where it's now becoming a first-class citizen. It's actually in Visual Studio, and it's going to be there to do projects in and stuff like that. Have you played with it in 2010, and what's the experience like with F#?
I haven't in 2010, but the thing is, the way most F# programmers work, IDE doesn't matter that much.
Okay.
I mean, most F# people I know, and most people that work with any kind of functional language tend to work in a REPL loop.
Okay.
Which means that you're pretty much, as long as you have an interactive window, you're okay. So what you're going to generally do, I mean, heck, a lot of the people I know that work with F# load it up in Emacs or something like that, and don't even use Visual Studio at all.
Okay.
So So whether you're using 10 or 2008, it's not really that important. I do kind of miss some of the resharper shortcuts
Okay.
that I get used to in C#. So if there's yet another good reason why to do functional in C#, you get a whole bunch of, you get all your resharper shortcuts. So who knows? Maybe they'll support F# and resharper. Maybe they already do. I just haven't read about it.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Aaron.
Thank you.